Hello everybody, I am Spara, and back yet again with more Berwick Saga Minimum Recruitment. This time for mission 1-2, Fledgling Knights. This is the first map with Fog of War in the game, so I'm going to include a brief explainer as things happen in it. But this map isn't going to be affected by minimum recruitment much at all, aside from the fact that I'm not using mercenaries. If you want to see the more interesting stuff later on, whenever I do Chapter 2, that will be up after that, and that will be a fair deal more interesting, because that's when the low manning really begins. Anyway, let's start the mission. For this mission, I will not be deploying Sherlock, because his equipment's not really great, and I would like to have a healer, and I think Albert could benefit from a couple more chances at some spear skill with the slim spear if I really feel like it. And also, I want to help out. Just because, and I also want some tanking units to help out Ruby and Arthur. Not really anything else to change around at this point. I am going to trade a couple arrows that I forgot to trade over to Christine, just so she can have some flexibility. But other than that, that's basically all of this for preps. So immediately this map, we've got these two scrubs. I'll be using them this map, and after this, you'll never see their faces used again, because they are mercenaries, and I'm not allowed to hire them. Arthur is, in a regular playthrough, Arthur is a very good unit. Not quite top tier, but he's a cavalier with good swords rank, access to medium shields at base, and a very good skill set. Ruby, no. She's got Axebane, and that's about it for selling points. But if she does promote, you do recruit Clifford, who is fantastic, and we will be seeing in a couple chapters. And this is Fog of War, and one thing that's unique about Berwick Fog of War is that you are hidden from the enemy's view, just as they are hidden from yours, and these maps usually like to give you a little window to see who the boss is. This boss is Desaad. He's just got a single Berserk Orb. There's a crippled yellow unit around here who has a sedative that will cure that status, which is a very nice tutorial for status as well. There's a little item over here with some material. Not much to really say, although it's important for those who don't know about this or are interested in playing the game. If you hit the select button, you can see whether or not your units are hidden by this little leaf icon and a dark hex around them. Since there are no enemies around here, both Ruby and Arthur cannot currently be seen by the enemy. So even if the enemy were, say, on this tile and they try to walk here, they would actually get ambushed by these units, whichever tile they try to walk on. Which is very nice, because it kind of evens out the odds, and it later on will allow for some very interesting stealth maps. Anyway, Arthur takes the first attack, blocks it like a champ, and deals some good damage. Voice crack. Anyway, after... I'm going to have Ruby try to chip down this guy on the left, just because she can. If she chips him, Arthur can snag a nice, easy kill, reducing the threat of the enemies. Because Arthur, like Dean, the axe unit we saw in Chapter 1, Arthur has Desperation, which allows him to greatly boost his hit rate. Now he can do this and finish off this kill without too much worry. Nice and quick. However, this does present a problem, and that is this guy that's attacking. This guy that's attacking has the Firebrand, a special weapon that deals combined physical and magical damage. If that sounds scary, it is. So he has the regular 11 attack because this thing is pretty weak, but he gets an extra 5 fire damage that targets res. Since most characters in this game do not have res, this makes these weapons very potent. And the sooner they're dealt with, frankly, the better. This guy's avenues to attack Ruby, but that's okay. I'm gonna move Arthur back a bit. If they both attack Ruby, that's 11 and 5, that's 6 and 4, that's 10 damage. This guy deals only 5 damage to Ruby, so this is an okay move to make. Go after this guy. If Arthur misses, he can shield and he'll be fine. But he doesn't miss because Arthur is amazing. I love Arthur. This guy's got low hit rate, but it's not uncommon to see that attack hit. What's uncommon is the fact that Ruby disconnected an attack. Because Ruby is... I'll pause on it in the next moment. Ruby has very poor weapon skill stats. 0 to 2 in all of her bases. She does very high weapon skill growths, and she only needs 20 in all of them to promote, but you do have to baby her a bit. However, this leads to a nice, quick, and easy kill. Or not, I guess. We'll see. It does lead to a slightly arduous kill on that enemy, and sets up this next turn where the rest of the squad comes in. Gonna have Adele move up and immediately go for the Slim Spear hit. This guy will deal 13 damage on a hit, which is not enough to kill in 2 shots. And I'm confident with this. Deals a nice enough 8 damage. You can get advantage out of here. I'm pretty sure Albert can try to finish this guy off. So I'll have Arthur move up into the fog after he gets healed by Izerna. Izerna heals very pitiful amounts at the start of the game, as we've seen, only 8 per shot. But as time goes on and her light skill and magic grows, and as her light skill just grew, she will start healing more and more. Promotion is very easy to acquire. So, and when she gets there, she'll be a rather competent healer. The real problem is, like I said, just getting her there. Just the time it takes to get her there, but it's a decent promotion overall. Frankly, there's no reason not to aim for that immediately, especially since you can get a lot of easy. I'm gonna go for something a little unconventional here. This is not the best idea doing here, but Christine needs bow skill to promote. Like I was saying about Izerna, though, Izerna, when she starts to really get her magic and light skill up, she can become very, very useful. So much so that if you get her up a lot in time, she can start to heal decent amounts, on par with characters like Owen, who is a very good healer that we unfortunately will not be able to use, because he is also a mercenary. Christine gets the first level up in this episode. First level up in 2 episodes, I believe. Strength for bows and some extra crossbow skill. That's always nice to have. Making her be a little more punishing with bows is something I very, very much like. However, that's not what I want you to be doing. I might be able to... If I can hit these 2 spear attacks... Oh yeah, perfect. Del's here. I'm going to have him equip his iron spear and move in for this quick and easy kill. With that out of the way, it's time to probably heal up Albert with the Izerna once Ruby gets out of the way, and Arthur will take this guy's lunch money. His lunch money being, of course, that sedative. I'm not confident on that move yet, because Adele's not in range. I think they'll just have him do his thing, kind of move up, take a pot shot at an enemy in a second, once it is his turn. Yeah, like this guy, this closer guy in particular would probably be the best to take out. Especially since I can actually deathmatch within the support range now, and this guy is not very threatening. That's only 5 damage, that's not a big deal or anything. Leon gets his 2nd level up. With some small shield. I mean, you get strength in his first time, which is rather admirable, frankly. I could do this with... Well, I think I'll wait on that. Or not. Why not? Guy only does 5 damage. He's not very strong. Christine can easily chip away at him if she decides to hit her attacks. But she did not. That guy's gonna die to some death matching, I think. Or not even that. To some Adeling. Or not. Great. These guys are kind of ganging up. That's not nice. But Ruby will deathmatch the bottom guy. Arthur can desperation the top. Get some nice desperation hits in here. Oh, that's not nice. I'm gonna have to use that vulnerary on Nazerna. Probably. Or, I mean, not immediately. But it'd be a very damn fine idea to do so. This will double, which means it's a very nice damage output. I think I'll go for the long sword hit here. This way Christine can go for the kill. And I'll see if I can't move Azerna up. Not there. Here. And then I believe what just spawned there was the guy with the boss's normal weapon, who is now a priority target. Christine snags a bow kill. Not enough to proc her bow skill, but a very nice amount nonetheless. Maybe I should do this, just so I can deal some good damage. This guy's got a very weak weapon, just an iron club. This spell is scary. Not really in the early game, but it's not a spell you want to be fighting at all, because of that level-based damage, which, as you can imagine, becomes incredibly scary later on, and I think it's actually kind of a fun little mythological reference, if anything, because it was in Greek mythology, specifically the Odyssey. Scylla was a monster that, if you rode your ship under her cavern, even the strongest men would be devoured by Scylla. So I think it's kind of a nice little nod to that little bit of Greek mythology, which is very typical for Kaga, I will say. He loves Greek mythology from how many times he's used it. What is this guy? 8 attack. I'll do this. Maybe he'll... or not. But Azerna won't die from that. I have to be afraid of is that guy. Can't use it. Actually, I guess he can use it, although he won't ever use it. Which is kind of funny that he can in the first place. But he's gonna die next turn, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna move Azerna here. He'll be fine. Oh, that's a big problem. But I'll go for the quick kill here. Nice and easy. Ooh, a challenger to Adele's Happy Fun House. Ow. Not good. Not good for Azerna. If Christine lands this, that'd be legendary. She did. Wow. Aw, man. Need to rain on my parade. Ruin all the fun. See if I can't snag a little bit of cleanup here on Albert. Ah. He'll deal some damage. Hopefully. Maybe not. such as the existence of Albert. Oh, oof. That's not nice. I'm gonna have Adele go down. The fact that guy has a firebrand is very disconcerting. Oh wait, I just cut myself off from that. Oh well. Leon, you do you. This ain't going so well, to be honest. But if this misses right here, then I can just go for... Mon Dieu, Adele! It's a nice quick kill for Adele's first level. What will he get? For context, the reason why I'm laughing my ass off at that is because defense growth in Berwick are very, very, very low. I mean, some of the lowest they've ever been by a country mile, in that our protagonist of the game, Reese, has the highest defense growth in the game of 18%. That doesn't tell you how low growth this game is. I don't know what will, but it's interesting. Adele has something like 12%, I think, so to see him get that on his first try is very amusing. I could do this, but at the same time I'm gonna move Ruby forward first before doing anything so rash. If this guy misses, he's dead pretty much. That 80 hit rate. Crossbows are not a weapon to scoff at in this game. Not at all. Though they don't take strength into account. They have good power, good hit, and with arrows, a lot is possible. Frankly, their biggest downside is that they're heavy, so your counterattack ones like we just saw is pretty rare, especially as the game goes on and hit rates generally increase. Because as you've seen, hit rates so far have been pitifully low. Oh! Huh, would you look at that? A nice bit of spear rank for Albert. Wonderful. I'm tempted, so I'm gonna go for this. Wow, Albert. Really pulling it off. If Ruby hits this, it's gonna be really funny. Aww. I was hoping for funny. Ruby, no. Ruby, you're not doing this today. Ancient amulet. No, he runs like a wimp. Because of course he is. Of course the man's a big wimp. Running in the face of danger, as any wimp does. Why did I not attack with Arthur? That was dumb. Oh well. And of course that doesn't kill either. No, why not? I don't know. Oh, that's actually not in range. That's more generous than I thought it would be. Let's get some big Adele hours in here with more spear skill. Truly a welcome sight. Ooh. I want this guy dead, but he's not gonna die so easily. So I'll just hit him with a good old short sword. Because any enemy wielding one of these, any enemy with a dark bend is a very frustrating enemy. Christine could go for the pot shot, just because. I'm kind of tempted to deathmatch, but at the same time, that's not the best idea. I think I'm just gonna go for a good old bonk of the slim spear. And then maybe I'll deathmatch again after that if this lands, which it does. Adele doesn't have it. Okay, he doesn't. Good, 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 good. Wait, if this lands, it won't even matter. This just deals 13 damage. I think I can take this risk. In fact, it keeps him out of range even. Who does have it? Arthur does. Arthur should stay here. And then I can just send Ruby up, maybe. Well, everyone's still hidden. In fact, 3. That's their vision range, which is pretty low. Low enough that I can even just approach in the dark, because, well, I can see everything here. Check this, they can't see me at all, which is a wonderful sight to behold. The boss will move. That's a lot of damage. I'm not a fan of that. Albert, however, can deal some pretty damage, I think. That's 14. Yeah, that's not a problem. Especially if he's gonna be landing his hits like that. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go for the pot shot with Christine first, just because I think it's funny. Ah. Let's see, that also does 17. Oy. I think I'll let Arthur have this one. Oh, let's see, 3 AS versus this guy's 2. Yeah, that's good. Ugh. Then again, that could spell Arthur's death, and that's not okay. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. He's gonna land one of these. Good job, Arthur. We're not having a repeat of last time. Or episode 1, at least. Last time didn't have any desperation moments in it. Arthur's really gonna taunt me like this, is he? Getting strength on a unit that I'm never gonna use. Get Leon to attack Desaad. This little normal battle quote because he's a garbage bag, Palpatine looking ass. Don't know what he's doing here, but he's a fool because look at him. He's standing on a cliff over lava. He's trying to poison water. What is he doing? Never really stop to think about the fact that this guy is not a very intelligent person. Anyway, Christine can attempt this kill with her bow for some extra bow skill. And a kill is not in her grasp today yet, as it seems. Oh well. really going after Christine with the Berserk. The Berserk just won't be able to have any time to move for a while. Now, if this fails, if my He's gonna try to give this kill to Adele over here. And Albert misses too, then I can use the sedative otherwise. Use this Variant Spear too to save this last Iron Spear use just because I'm picky. Yeah, let's go for the regular animation. And I think Adele hopefully will land this kill, which he does not. Damn it, Adele. Another thing to note about Berserk units in this game is that they move last in the turn order. Nah, I don't need to record progress. This map is effectively over. Oh wait, that's a problem. Adele can't kill anymore. You know what? I'll do this, because I want to see what happens. Yeah, you know what? I'll just break the Iron Spear at this point. I think it's a fitting end to the second Iron Spear. Can't believe that first one broke. That was awful. Wonderful. Wonderful, Adele. Wonderful. Really pulls it off. Watch that XP bar tick up. Key item antidote attained. That's the end of the map. I will see you all next time for Chapter 2 main, Bandit Suppression. Have a good time, everybody.